Hello students, I welcome you to the virtual classes of Saraswati Shishukunj, Vagwala, Borsad. Today's topic that we are going to discuss about that is a poem, and the poem is written by Robert Frost, one of the well-known poets of the Restoration age. This is the video for Standard 9. Before we start the poem, first of all, let us have some idea about the poet. So some brief information is given about the poet. So first of all, let us discuss that, and then after we will continue our poem. The poem that we are going to discuss about, the title of this poem is The Road Not Taken. Now first of all, before starting the poem, as I have told you that we should have some idea about the poet. So Robert Frost is an American poet who writes simply but insightfully about common, ordinary experiences. So here also, this kind of point, this kind of topic has been discussed by the poet. He was an American poet. Not only that, but if we talk about his writings, whether it is poem or anything, novel, whatever thing it is, it totally discusses about what he is written here, that is simple. Not only that, but insightful things are there, and of course it is about the common and ordinary experiences. If we talk about this poem, so what it talks about, as it is written here, that it is about making the choice. Now choice, as far as the word choice is concerned, we have many choices in our life, and sometimes we have to choose a particular one thing, okay, whether it is a thing, whether it is a person, but only one thing that you will have to choose. Many choices are given to us, but it is not possible for us to choose each and every choices that we have. So in short, I can say that in this poem, Robert Frost talks about that thing. Suppose many choices are given to you. At that time, what you have to do, what are the things that you can do for making choice. So this particular topic has been discussed by Robert Frost in this poem. Now let us start the poem and let us have some more idea about this poetry. I am reading the first stanza. So here you can see that in the first stanza, Robert Frost has written something like this: two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. So in the very beginning, of the line of this poem, we come to know that the poet has two choices. How can we say that? We can say that because in the very beginning line he has written that two roads diverge in a yellow wood. No doubt roads and wood have been taken here, but we have to take these things as the choice of that poet. No roads were there, no wood were there, but yes, it is used as a symbol. Okay, so two roads diverge in a yellow wood. What this shows to us, that is the choices that the Robert Frost or the poet has. And in the very second line, what he is telling to us, and sorry, I could not travel both. Definitely it is not possible for us to travel both the road at the same time. It means we have many choices in our life, but it is not possible for us to get all the choices that we have. At some point, at certain point, we will have to compromise with one of the choices, and that is the thing. Going ahead, and be one traveler, long I stood. He was a traveler, he has choices that on what way he should go. But he was thinking that on which way he should go. It means he has the choices, but he was not able to select in what way he should go. It means what is the better way, what should be the better thing for him in life. He is not enough capable for that choice. and that's why what he does that here you can see that long I stood. Okay, here he has written that long I stood. Okay, here you can see that. Fine. So, and looked down one as far as I could. Not only that, but also he was looking for something, that on what way should I go, whether should I go here or whether should I go there. It means what to do with his choice, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Okay, so two ways are there, two paths are there, into which one road is used by many people and another road is there that is rarely used by the people. So here Robert Frost, the poet, is in confusion that which road should I take if I want my journey at the best level. And that's why in the very first stanza the poet looks like that he is in some kind of confusion. He is not be able to find out the solution for that, in what way he should go. He doesn't have any idea. Let us begin the second stanza. Okay, in second stanza what happens? See, then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim. So finally the poet has the choice and he takes one path for his journey. Now two paths are given, the wood is given, but keep in mind one thing, that this is just used as a symbol, but it indirectly talks about the choices. Okay, many choices are given to us, but it is not possible for us that at the same time we are going to choose. Okay, we are going to choose both the choices that we have. So here also the poet has many choices, but likewise us, he was not also enough capable to go on all the choices that he has, and that's why he just for the fair, okay, thinking that something best will be there on his path. What he did, he has taken one path thinking that everything will be fine on my way. Then I took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim. It means with all positivity, with all good thoughts, he has taken the another path. It means he has finally made his choice. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Now let us try to understand these lines, what he wants to tell us. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, it was grassy. Now yes, that is quite a very easy thing, that if the path is grassy, what is the main thing that comes into your mind? That it is not used by the people. Okay, because when the path is used by many people, no grass or wanted wear can be found. So here also we come to know that the poet has taken that way. Okay, the poet has chosen that path which was grassy. It means it was less traveled by the people. Not only that, but it was also a wanted wear. Wanted wear, that means it is not used by many people. So he has made some different kind of choice. Okay, you will also have to do the same thing. If you want to be success, what you have to do, you have to be on the another path. Okay, it means you have to select your own way. It is not that the somebody goes on that way, I also will go on that way. It is not going to be happen. Okay, in order to get success, we also have to make the choice. Likewise the Robert Frost has made. Okay, he has chosen that way which is not, we can say that which is not used by many people. Okay, so he has some different choice. We also have to do the same thing. In the next line, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same, and because it was less traveled by the people, definitely the grass was found on them. Okay, on that path. Not only that, but even had warned them really about the same, and many people may be possible that they have gone through this path. But yes, in the second stanza, we come to know about this, that Robert Frost has made a choice, and that choice is a kind of different choice. We can say that which is not selected by other people, that has been chosen by Robert Frost. Now let us continue with our third stanza. In the third stanza, what he is telling, let us discuss. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. So in the third stanza, the poet is describing that way. What he is telling to us that, and both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden the black. It means in that morning also, okay, when he is going to start his journey, on that morning also, no steps were found on that way, on that path. As you know that it is less traveled by the people, that's why no one is using that way. It means he has all over the different choice. Continuing, oh, I kept the first for the another day. And even he is also telling to us that no doubt he has the choices, but he has kept the another part for the some another day. Okay, maybe possible that in future he is going to make that another choice for the better experience. So he is telling to us that I have chosen one path, but it is not that I am not going to be on the second path. Okay, why? Because I have kept the first for the another day. But in the next line he is also telling to us that, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. And this is the reality of life. We don't know our future. It is not possible for anyone to know the future. And the same thing has been shown here. What the poet is telling, that it is not possible for him whether he can be able to come on that way back or not. Why? Because future is uncertain, life is uncertain, and that's why he is telling to us that yet knowing how way leads on to way, whether it is easy, whether it is hard to reach on the destination, but yes, still I doubted that if I should ever come back. I have a doubt if I am able to back on my way or not. Okay, because life is uncertain, and what is going to be happen next, we don't know. We don't know that a pandemic like coronavirus will be there, and we are going to learn about the virtual classes. So this is how the poet is explaining the truth of the life. And what is that truth? That life is uncertain. So if you will have to make the choice, make it proper. Okay, it is not that if my friend has done this, I am also going to do this. That is not the choice at all. Make your own choice on your own way. That is the main thing that here the poet wants to convey to us. Not only that, but even if you had make choice, definitely it is not possible for you to come back. It means if you have selected your goal, if you have selected your aim, then don't come back on that goal. I can say that just keep determined mind, and then you can go ahead in your life. So in the third stanza, the poet is talking about the realities of life, the realities of the choices that we are making. Continuing the fourth stanza and the last stanza of this poem, conclusion, you can say that, okay, if I talk about the whole poem, that is quite very fine poem, and the very first poem at the same time, which gives lots of things to you. Okay, now as you are in standard 9, maybe possible that from the next year you will have to make the choices. Okay, not from the next year, but the after the next year you will have to make the choices on what way you want to be there. Okay, so keeping in mind that thing, the poem is given here. Now let us continue with the last stanza. In the last stanza, some dilemma of the poet has been shown. Dilemma, that means a kind of confusion is there. What kind of confusion is there? Let us see. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Okay, sigh, that means nisaso. Kind of sigh is there on some poet's mind. Even we can say that the poet is not feeling well after selecting the choice. Why? He is also giving us the reason. Somewhere ages and ages hence. So it is not that he is only the first person, okay, who has made the choice, who has taken the way which is not traveled by many people. But from ages and ages, many people were there who also may have at that point where right now the poet is. It means years ago people were also there and they also had to make the choice. So here he is telling to us that choices are given to all, but what you select, that is important. Okay, going ahead, he is telling to us two roads diverged in a wood. From the first line, okay, he again jumps to the first line by telling what he is telling: two roads diverged in the wood. So two roads were taking him in the wood. And what he has done, and I took the one less traveled by. And as you know that it was grassy, okay, that's why we come to know that he has taken that way, okay, which is less traveled by the people. We can say that he has made all the different choices, and that has made all the differences. Of course, if your choice is different, definitely this is going to be happen that you will make some different thing, okay, that is the main thing. So in the last stanza, the poet is talking about the way that he has taken. It means he has selected that way which is not taken by all the people, and also you will have to do the same thing. If you want the success in your life, okay, if you want the success in your life, what you will have to do, that you will have to make the different choice. You will have to select that road which is not taken by all the people, or you can say that which is less traveled by the people. In short, I can say that you will have to make different choice. If your friend is selecting the science stream, you are also going to select the science stream. That is not the way. Where is your interest? Go according to your interest. If you are interested in sport, definitely you can go into sports. So it's all about the choice. In certain period of lives, we will have to make the choice. Okay, many will be given to us, but it depends on us that we will have to make the choice. And keeping in mind that thing, that where you want to see yourself in the future, you will have to make the choice. So this is a very nice poem written by Robert Frost, which awares us about the future actions. Okay, what you are going to decide for the future, that is important, and always be different, because if you are going to do the different things, definitely the different results will be there with you. So best of luck for your future. And this poem, we can say that is only talks about the future, okay, or upcoming decisions that you are going to take for your lives. So along with this poem, I have given you the explanation in the PDF format, and you will have to write the question answers in your notebook. Make your notebook proper. We will continue in the next period the another lesson. Thank you very much.